Well, there were 5 races today at Cairns at Cannon Park on the Norweld Engineering Race Day. Let's have a look and see how the 5 races panned out on the soft 6 track.
Tended in with Must Be Obeyed, just to try and turn its head. Got away with them. Miss Havisham and Savasan, one of the best out. Coming around them, going forward there is Physically Wicked. They were followed in the middle there is Must Be Obeyed, and around the outside of it goes Red Shawl. And they were followed then tucked in behind them by a Aesop. And then Catnap, Ariane, back behind them Savasan, who's dropped toward the rear of the field. And Perfect Tycoon is last of all at the 800 metre mark, and it's Physically Wicked by about 3/4 of a length. Up on the outside going to second is Red Shawl, and they were followed pushing around the outside of them there by a Aesop, and down on the inside is Miss Havisham. Must Be Obeyed, getting up on the inside Savasan. Catnap goes around them 3 deep. They were followed by Ariane and Perfect Tycoon last of all. They're stacking up, coming to the corner. Physically Wicked still in front for Emily Cash. She hasn't gone for it. And it led into the straight by a couple. Red Shawl. They were followed then by a Aesop, and they were followed by Miss Havisham trying to get up on the inside. Must Be Obeyed, Savasan trying hard. Physically Wicked, a Aesop coming at it down the outside. It's still low. It's still Physically Wicked, a Aesop coming. A Aesop trying to get to Physically Wicked. Physically Wicked hanging on, and I think Physically Wicked held on. Might have just beaten a Aesop in a great finish. Perfect Tycoon, Red Shawl in a photo for 3rd and 4th, and they were followed by Miss Havisham. Savasan didn't run on, and nor did Ariane. Catnap was a little bit deep on the corner and still finished wide on the track with Must Be Obeyed. A great finish here. I've got a feeling that Emily Casman had just held on the inside and won this. She just kept it going, hands and heel, kept the momentum up. Aesop was trying very, very hard. I think you'll find that Physically Wicked, number 5, will get it by a whisker. Number 5, Physically Wicked, a 4-year-old mare by Wicked Style from Fizzy, which is a Rock of Gibraltar mare. Raced by Helen Rowe, Mrs. J. Walker, B. Lou, T.G. Turnbull, B. Cribben, C.F.A. Van Oyen, C.M. Kelly, F.H.A. Van Oyen, and J.S. Herbert. Trevor Rowe, the trainer, and the rider was Emily Cass. It's held on. 5, 7, 6, 3, 4. 5, 7, 6, 3, 4. 1:15:61. 1:15:61. 1:15:61. Half ahead by a length and 3/4. Half ahead by a length and 3/4. 5, 7, 6, 3, 4. 1:15:61. A half ahead by a length and 3/4. 5, Physically Wicked, Emily Cass first. 7, Aesop, Showy Kaya, and Glenn Porter second. 6, Red Shawl by Red Element out of Stutter. Frank Edwards and Janelle Ryan is third, and officially 4th was Perfect Tycoon, number 3. Manabu Kai, a bit of an eye catcher coming from the rear. And Miss Havisham was 5th. 5, 7, 6, 3 and 4. Half ahead by length and 3/4. 1:15:61 the time. We'll be down the mounting yard for presentation shortly on race number 1. Zara Louise moves up, the lights on, they're ready to go. All set. Race 2. Racing. Zara Louise slowly away. Golden Bank in the middle got away well. Craigly Jazz is flying up along the inside, and they were followed by Magnitude Lad, Libero out wide, and Alpine Magic is next, and down on the inside starting to shuffle up through the pack there goes Kensington Star. Lady Drummer's just into the back of that group, and then well back behind them Zara Louise and Late Call. Coming to the 400 metre mark before the home corner, Golden Bank in front of Magnitude Lad. Craigly Jazz is down on the fence, and they were followed by Lady Drummer coming into it. Kensington Star starting to bullock into the clear, and they were followed then by Alpine Magic into the straight. Golden Bank straightened up here and kicked. Got about 2 lengths in front. Coming at it, Magnitude Lad now, the big fellow looming up ominously. Then Craigly Jazz behind them. Golden Bank in front. Magnitude Lad, he goes for the whip. He's finding not enough. Golden Bank got a kick, and Golden Bank and Graham Cleese raced away. Magnitude Lad second, third Craigly Jazz, then Lady Drummer, followed by Kensington Star, Alpine Magic, Libero back behind them, Zara Louise, and the last one in, Late Call. He found a bit near the line. Golden Bank kicked and got away from Magnitude Lad, and was too strong over the concluding stages for Graham Cleese. Number 3, Golden Bank. For J Banks and LH Chan, a chestnut gelding 3-year-old by Hidden Dragon from Sportsgale. For Shane Sigbart at Rockhampton and Graham Cleese, Golden Bank too strong. Magnitude Lad challenged halfway up the straight, looked quite a threat, but then Golden Bank knuckled down and he got away. Magnitude Lad by Exceedingly Good from Cornong Avenue for Dean Mark Piccolo. Dean Piccolo at Gordonvale, the trainer of the 3-year-old gelding, and Frank Edwards was the rider. 3, 1, 2, 8 and 4. Craigly Jazz third. The filly by Warhead from Craigly Ice for Trevor Rowe. For E. Wakefield, Whitney, Connolly, M. Johnson. Mrs. K. Black, Mrs. K. A. Harrison, Mrs. M. T. King Smart Accessory, and Mrs. P. Abella. Emily Cass, Trevor Rowe will be third, and officially fourth goes to number 8, Lady Drummer. So the numbers are 3, 1, 2, 8 and 4, 2, 2.5 by 2.5, 56.19 is the time for the 950 for the Union Jack Hotel. Cutest 3-year-old, and the winner number 3, Golden Bank, for Graham Cleese and Shane Sigbart. Be down the mounting yard for presentation shortly on race number 2. Off and racing, and the gates fly back, and a pretty good start. Hidden Rain ridden with urgency toward the lead. Lily Karina out wide. They go very quickly. Getting up on the inside there is Rich and Famous, and out wide making getting into a nice posse there was Compulsive Rocket. Back behind them then came Riley Saga, vaunting back second last, and Global Guru is last of all and got them strung out. Lily Karina leads them coming to the bend here by a couple of lengths. Hidden Rain, who's on the inside. Wider out, Compulsive Rocket is starting to come into it. Rich and Famous is waiting for a crack at them, and they were followed by Riley Saga, vaunting back on the inside, and Global Guru is last of all. Halfway down the straight, Lily Karina tackled by Compulsive Rocket. Compulsive Rocket and Frank Edwards went up to grab the lead. Lily Karina fighting back. Compulsive Rocket just in front. Lily Karina, she won't go away. It's Compulsive Rocket in front. Global Guru storming home. Oh, Compulsive Rocket held on. Compulsive Rocket just beat Global Guru, who came from last. Lily Karina third, and they were followed then by out wide Riley Saga vaunting, and then Rich and Famous and Hidden Rain. Compulsive Rocket, ridden by Frank Edwards. By Bag of Ants, a 4-year-old mare from Compulsive, Shannon Ryan and Fiona Sharp. Peter Ryan, the trainer at Cairns, and Frank Edwards was the rider. He's got it home, number 6. Global Guru absolutely storming home by Spinning World from Gallimist. Rays, S. Taylor and Mrs. J. Taylor, Laurie Rays at Gordonvale. And Manabu Kai has come from the clouds, a very big run. 6, 1, 3, 4 and 2. Six, 1, 3, 4, 2. Margins. A short neck by 3/4. And the time 55.22. 55.22. They're going a lot quicker than the other one. The 3-year-olds. They went 56.19 for the 950. 55.22. They've scooted along here. And Compulsive Rocket by Bag of Ants out of Compulsive for Shannon Ryan and Fiona Sharp. Peter Ryan, the trainer at Cairns. Frank Edwards was the rider, number 6. Number 1, second, Global Guru, Manabu Kai and Laurie Rays. And third, Lily Karina, which was fighting on doggedly on the inside all the way up the straight for Ron Ringlis. Tickets out of Karina. And Shoei Kaya, the rider, 613. Officially 4th, number 4, Riley Saga. And 5th was number 2, Vaunting. 55.22 was the time. A short neck by 3/4. 6-1 and a 3. We'll be down in the mounting yard for presentation shortly on race number 3. And Sunshiny Girl makes the line complete. The light is on and they're ready to go. 1400 before them and they're off. Mustang Jack went straight to the lead, and Flinch just dwelled at the start of fraction. Little Red Corvette works around to be second, and going around them, French Amour. She's out a little bit wide, but going up toward the second place getting now. They were followed in behind them by Sunshiny Girl, and they were followed back behind them Pink Stiletto, just copped a little bit of a backwash there, and back behind them Tabitha Magic and Flinch is last of all. So they go to the 1,000 metre mark, come off the side of the track here onto the side, and the leader here in front is Mustang Jack, held together. French Amour goes up to be second as they go over the crossing at the 800. They were followed by Little Red Corvette, who's loping along in a nice spot third. Back behind them Sunshiny Girl, and they were followed then by Pink Stiletto. And coming around them now, Tabitha Magic has been set alight around them quickly, and Flinch is trying to get onto her back as they come toward the 400 metre mark, approaching the home corner. And no urgency yet from Mustang Jack, and Manabu Kai's just cruising along. Here's Little Red Corvette letting go by Wilson around the outside, and it's stormed up to them. And as they straighten up, Mustang Jack, he goes for it because Little Red Corvette went straight past it, and Little Red Corvette shot away halfway down the straight, running on Pink Stiletto, and out wider on the track, Tabitha Magic, Sunshiny Girl, but Little Red Corvette kicked away halfway down the straight, and Wilson's home. Little Red Corvette second, Pink Stiletto, Tabitha Magic third, and then Sunshiny Girl. Flinch was next in the field, Mustang Jack knocked up, and the last one in was French Amour. A Little Red Corvette, Stevie Wilson. He was just camped behind them. He didn't panic. He had a lovely little run in transit. And he has grabbed the lead halfway down the straight here, and he's raced away. Top of the straight, he made his move. And Mustang Jack offered nothing. And Little Red Corvette went straight past, got the break. Nice ride, Stevie Wilson. A chestnut gelding by Jet Spur out of My Red Hats, which was the Show a Heart mare. Raced by Tom Headley, Janine Cook and BJ McDonald. Roy Chalemi at Atherton, the trainer, and Steve Wilson. And Roy Chalemi in great form, having a terrific run at the moment, especially Stevie Wilson, coming off 3 winners last weekend at Ainslie. And another win here with Little Red Corvette. Number 1, the winner. Number 7, 1, 7, 4, 6 and 3. Number 7, now Pink Stiletto, John Lambie's got second, and number 4, Tabitha Magic for Graham Cleese is third. A length and 3/4 the winning margin. A length between second and third, the time. 1:24.56 for the 1400. A length and 3/4 by a length, 1:74, which is Tabitha Magic third. Number 6, Sunshiny Girl has finished in 4th placing, and Flinch was 5th. We're down the mounting yard for presentation shortly on the Toomey Schreiber Property Group Class B Handicap 1400 metres, and a nice ride by Stevie Wilson. Once again, he's riding in tremendous form. A very good win there by Little Red Corvette. Carried 61 kilos and was most impressive. Benchmark 65, the lights on. And they're off. And Ridden Hard, prime for action, went straight to the lead. Dazzling Pride goes to second, and Forest Way's making its way through the pack to be third. They were also up there as Great Pretender, and just off them came I'm Not Sure, and down on the inside, last of all, is Here to Dash. So they cruise to the 1,000-metre mark, and it's prime for action out in front here, led by about a length and a half. Going up Forest Way, and also with it there is Great Pretender, and a couple of lengths to Dazzling Pride. I'm Not Sure it's outside, and 2.5 lengths away, last of all, and probably a half a dozen or so off the lead is Here to Dash. They come toward the 800-metre mark, and over the crossing they go. And prime for action still in front. Going up now Forest Way to eyeball it, and just in behind them, getting a lovely run, is Great Pretender. They were followed back behind them then by I'm Not Sure. A length and a half second last is Dazzling Pride, and last of all is Here to Dash as they come to the home corner. 440 metres to travel in the final event of the program. Forest Way goes up to eyeball, prime for action as they straighten up. Onto the outside now, coming into it quickly, is Great Pretender, and they were followed then behind them by I'm Not Sure, Here to Dash and Dazzling Pride halfway down the straight, and Great Pretender might have got to the lead just slightly. Great Pretender in front, kicked away. Great Pretender, Dazzling Pride out of the pack, charging. Dazzling Pride grabbed the lead. Stevie Wilson, a genius. He's got it home. Dazzling Pride first, tight for second between Here to Dash and Great Pretender, and then came I'm Not Sure, followed behind them by Forest Way and prime for action, the last one in. Dazzling Pride and Stevie Wilson, that's a double for Wilson, and Roy Chalemi, and he has burst through the pack, and he is riding in tremendous form, Steve Wilson. It looked as though Great Pretender had nearly stolen for Emily Cass, but Dazzling Pride came charging down the centre here. Red Dazzler, Luna Pride for Mrs. C. Chalemi, Mrs. M. Scheffler, Mrs. S. Innes, Miss Janine Cook, Miss Charlie de Villa, Miss M. Posselt, and Mrs. S. M. Barron. So all the ladies in this. Stevie Wilson, the Wonder Boy, has done it again, and Roy Chalemi. So that's a double for the Chalemi and Steve Wilson combination. Once again, it's 4-5. Here to Dash, Manabu Kai second, and Great Pretender Emily Cass third. I'm Not Sure finished fourth. The numbers 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. And it's 3/4 of a length by a short neck, and it's 1:24.40. 1:24.40 the time. Thank you. 1:24.40 was the time, which is a little bit quicker than Little Red Corvette in the Class B. So 4, 5, 3, 2. The Norweld Engineering benchmark handicap 1,400 metres, a double for Roy Chalemi, a double for Steve Wilson. Dazzling Pride first. Second, Here to Dash. Now, it's a bold run by Here to Dash, a 7-year-old by De Heer out of Crackle Dash for Joe De Verdonna, Les Zackerson and A.V. Rudd. Fred Wheeland and Manabu Kai, and number 3, Great Pretender by Oratorio from Misty Woods for Trevor Rowe, and Emily Cass is third. 4, 5 and 3 on the last 3/4 by a short neck. 1:24.40 will be down in the mounting yard for presentation shortly on the last event on the program.
Well, there you go. The last two races going to Steve Wilson and Roy Chalemi, and that wraps up the 5-event program here on Norweld Engineering Race Day at Cannon Park. We'll see you back here for the next race meeting in May.